What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more punk rock, and we're back with more from the Teenage Head album by the Vapids, a tribute album to the band of the same name. The album by the Vapids is 2002. Once again, big shout out to Yvonne, one of my favorite people on the channel. Shared this and the Tragically Hip with me, and indeed, shout out also to Canadian punk Ryan if you end up seeing this. But yeah, we're up to a song I've been looking forward to, Lucy Potato. I can only imagine this is some quirky nickname or perhaps a sobriquet bestowed by another. It doesn't sound like a nickname you'd give to yourself, but I wonder why Lucy is called Lucy Potato and what the story is here. Presumably, this is a story that Teenage Head would be able to explain more directly or personally than the Vapids. Either way, I've been amused by the title ever since I saw it in the track list. Let's listen to it. This is the Vapids' Lucy Potato from their 2002 tribute album, Teenage Head.
Intellectually demented, looks real nice with a big dress on. She's always drunk and she's lots of fun. So yeah, Lucy Potato. Oh yeah, I got a data. One time, two times, she's ringing my phone. Three times, four times, ain't nobody home.
Let's go.
See my Lucy Potato, she's that girl that I gotta dance. See my Lucy Potato, she's that girl that I gotta miss. Yeah, Lucy Potato. Oh yeah, I got a dinner. One time, two times, she's ringing my phone. Three times, four times, ain't nobody home. Lucy comes, tapping on my door. Lucy comes,
You're not giving up
knocking at my door.
with the phone calls.
Lucy comes, tapping at my door. Lucy comes, tap at my door. One time, two times, she's ringing my phone. Three times, four times, ain't nobody home.
Sonically, I love it. Lyrically, I'm not sure. It sounds like it's a girl he did want to get with, but then maybe once that happened, she became a bit like too intense, a bit like possessive or something, and she's calling him, he's not answering, she's still calling, she's coming over and tapping on the door, tapping on the window. So yeah, like, it felt at first like this was a positive, like she's the one, I want to make her my girlfriend and so on, and then like as the song went along, it's like, wait a minute, no, it sounds like, she's the one who's now, obsessively trying to get in touch with him, and he's like, no one's home, I ain't answering. So yeah, like I was amused by the way thematically the song seemed to play out, and again, presumably this goes back to a song written by Teenage Head. Nevertheless, I love the old school Sonics. Again, it has that early 80s sound. You can tell like it's mastered and recorded more recently than that, but it has that classic early, like technically second wave, but like, you know, the early 80s punk, which, you know, for me, most of the punk I'm really into, it's bands that got started in the early 80s, Subhumans, Bad Religion, Dead Kennedys, and so on. And again, there are exceptions. There's groups that got started later that I'm a big fan of, and there's a few groups that got started in the 70s that I do enjoy. But generally speaking, like, 70s punk is sort of a different thing, and it's, you know, not quite like the punk that I'm super, super fond of, you know, a lot of the groups, again, that got started early 80s. But this has that, like, early 80s sound, if, again, a bit cleaner in the way it hits. So, another top tune, looking forward to the remainder of the album. When we come back, I think we are getting into, like, the final phase of it. Yeah, maybe the last third now. The next tune is, what is it, Bone Rack? Bone Rack, that sounds intense. So I'll look forward to Bone Rack next time. Once again, big shout out to Yvonne. You are massively appreciated, as well as all the people still following the Punk Reaction playlist. Obviously, it's one that early on I did a lot of like my favorite like punk tunes, which, you know, not only the very first Punk Reaction I did, which is the Bad Religion's I Want to Conquer the World, which had like a major technological glitch of like 5 minutes where my CD wouldn't play. But not just that tune, some others from the early phase of my punk reactions I'd like to come back and do a second look for, now that, again, I've evolved how I do videos and I've got the sound and the video is better and so on. So, yeah, I'll look forward to redoing some of those. But it is nice to go through some groups that I've never listened to before. I've been going through Social Distortion, I've known of them forever, never really listened to them beyond 1 or 2 songs. I've been going through Strung Out far beyond what I ever knew them back in the day, never even heard of the Vapids, so it's cool that the punk playlist has become beyond just my own history in punk rock. But again, there are some tunes that I want to go back and redo, so I'll look forward to that, as well as the rest of this album. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time.